Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amberlyn Marie. I am an aspiring actress and I started my acting journey about a year and a half ago in July of 2023. I did acting all throughout high school, so I did 4 years of theater in high school and then started my film acting journey about a year and a half ago, which has been really exciting. I've been able to work on a few student short films as well as creating my own short films, and I started my YouTube channel a couple of months ago, more specifically now to track my acting journey and be able to share it with you guys and hopefully inspire people who are thinking about starting their acting journey or are on a similar path as me. Today is December 31st, which means tomorrow is the start of a new year, which is, can be very daunting, but also very exciting. I always start my year, like everybody else, with goals and resolutions, which the last couple of years I found myself writing out a lot of goals, but not really accomplishing them. So this year I wanted to make one large goal for myself, one big acting career goal, and then set myself steps, which are just like miniature goals, in order to accomplish this really large goal. So for 2025, my big acting career goal is to get an agent. So I created 10 steps to get myself to this big goal of getting an acting agent. I have my notebook here, which has all the information that I've been kind of collecting over the past couple of weeks that have led me to creating these 10 steps. My first step in tackling my acting career in 2025 is to start taking acting classes. So my love and passion for acting started when I was in high school in theater. Everything that I know about acting and the craft itself, I learned in class, in performances, and rehearsals. I graduated about a year and a half ago, which was when I started merging into my acting journey for film, and I haven't taken any acting classes since high school. Acting classes are really important because they go over things such as scene study, acting techniques, body movement, commercials, improvising, etc. They also give us the opportunity to make friends and also just to network and really work on the craft of acting. So my first step for this year is going to be making sure that I have a really solid foundation as an actor and not just getting so lost in constantly trying to audition and, putting yourself out there is so good and so important, but you really need to make sure that you're working on the craft of acting and making sure that foundation is very strong for yourself. So that's going to be my first step of the new year and my first step to getting an acting agent. My second step is taking new headshots. I took my first headshots again back in 2023. I had just ordered 2 lights from Amazon and put my camera on my tripod and took the photos myself. I did this because I knew that I wasn't ready to pay the fees that come along with taking headshots. It can be $600, $700, $800, even to $1,000 for new headshots, which is, yes, eventually it's going to be very important, but then I knew that I wasn't ready to do that, and I still don't feel like I'm ready to go to a studio and take headshots that are going to be so expensive. It's a big investment, and I don't think that I'm at that point in my career yet. A really important thing about headshot is that it should capture a casting director's attention, but it should also be memorable enough that in the future, even if you didn't land that role before, the casting director remembers your face and thinks about you for future roles. A solid headshot is going to be a foundation for your brand and will represent you. My third step is going to be to create an updated resume. I again created my first acting resume back in 2023 when I began my acting journey. I was fortunate enough to have some experience from theater in high school that I was able to list on my resume, but if you don't have experience yet, don't worry, you can still make a resume with 0 experience. It's just important to have something that represents who you are. An actor's resume represents us farther than our headshot does, which mostly shows our physical appearance. A resume shares what characters we've played, who we have worked with, what our special skills are, where we studied and trained, etc. It is a very important tool for an actor, and I really want to continue working on it throughout the whole year and making sure that it's constantly updated. My fourth step towards my acting career in 2025 is to create a demo reel. A demo reel is a short compilation of an actor's best on-screen work. It really focuses on capturing an actor's range so that casting directors and agents are able to see an actor's ability just through a 2-minute video. So I did make a demo reel about a year ago after I did my first short film, and I got the footage back from that. I just combined the scenes that I was in and cut it into about a 2-minute video, which didn't really capture my range because it's just me playing one character. I just really wanted to have some kind of reel to be able to upload to self-submitting websites so that when I'm auditioning, I'm able to submit that as well. So a good thing for me to do is at the end of the month, I'll go through, and if I've worked on anything else and if I have new footage for anything, I'll make sure that I'm updating my resume and updating my demo reel as needed. And now for step number 5, applying for Central Casting. Central Casting is a leading background casting company in the entertainment industry. They book for background roles, stand-ins, and doubles. As an aspiring actress, background work is very, very important. It's really good to gain the knowledge of working on a film set. It helps to add experience to your resume and to even network with people who are working on the set, other actors, etc. It's also really important to me so that I'm able to become SAG eligible. So step 5 leads right into step 6, which is doing background work. So after applying and getting accepted to work with Central Casting, the next thing to do is to apply for background roles. As I said earlier, there are many benefits to doing background work. Therefore, my goal is to do it as much as possible. Main locations they have for Central Casting is New York, LA, and Georgia. There's one more state that I can't think of at the moment, but don't reside in any of those states, which means doing for background work I would have to travel, which I know will be challenging, and this is kind of daunting for me, but I still want to apply myself and try my best. And if I have to travel to do background work and get that opportunity, I'm willing to make that compromise because I know that it will help me in reaching my goals and really just be a good opportunity for me. Step 7 is to get a commercial agent. So a commercial agent is exactly what it sounds like. It's an agent that casts specifically for commercials. This is very important because commercial work, again, is going to offer the opportunities to network and build up your resume. And my step 7 now is going to lead directly into step 8, which is booking a commercial. So after the very daunting adventure of getting a commercial agent, the next step is going to be to audition and continue auditioning until I, hopefully book a commercial. Booking a commercial is going to be very special in many ways, and also, again, very, very important in becoming SAG eligible. So now that I have started taking acting classes, done new headshots, updated my resume, created a demo reel, started doing background work with Central Casting, got a commercial agent, and booked my first commercial, time for step 9, which is to finally get professional headshots. Research, again, is going to be so crucial and so important, and not only planning how you want to approach your headshots, but also in picking who your photographer is going to be or who the studio you're going to work with is. Again, like I said earlier, a headshot represents your brand just by looking at you. It's the first thing casting directors and agents will see. As I said earlier, it's going to be memorable, but you also want them to feel something when they look at it. They should be able to see that you could play a specific character based off of your headshot. The most valuable information that I have found and read up on for headshots is in Jenna Fisher's book, An Actor's Life. She is incredibly talented, of course, and very credible, so I highly suggest reading her book for all of the information, but also specifically for her information on headshots, which I have found to be very, very helpful. But yeah, so step 9 is going to be very exciting, getting professional headshots, which is something I am so excited to do. But again, is something that I know that I'm willing to wait for. It is pretty expensive, so I want to make sure that I'm fully prepared to take those pictures and use them when I start submitting for agencies, which leads me to step 10, which is getting IMDb Pro. IMDb Pro allows an actor to customize their profile, add credits, and search for representation. It's a very powerful networking tool. Casting directors, producers, agents, and other industry professionals all use IMDb Pro, and they use it to find actors and find actors' information and find new actors as well, which is going to be very, very important on the journey of finding an agent. And after completing step 10, that's when I'll be able to start looking for an agent. I'll be able to use IMDb Pro to search through and find representation that is suitable for me. Each of these steps is going to help me tackle the big goal of getting an agent. Having a big goal and then having a solid plan of how to get to that goal, for me, I think is going to be extremely beneficial rather than just having an array of goals and not knowing where to start. I'm working, I'm in school, and I'm attempting to follow along with my acting journey. I'm also trying to keep up with my fitness journey as well. All of that can be really hard, but again, having these steps and making a solid plan for yourself is so important. So if you are trying to start your acting journey this year, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'm gonna have some of the sources that I used linked down below so that you guys can check them out and read through all the articles yourself. But yeah, I'm so excited to see where 2025 leads me. This feels like a time capsule almost. But for now, that's all I have for you guys. Just remember that if you're starting your acting journey, or really if you're starting anything new in 2025, just keep pushing yourself. Remember to take breaks, remember to relax, but always try to push yourself and don't stop until you're proud.